Okay, so excuse me if you hear my daughter in the background. She's fine, she's going to bed. Typically I don't use a process when I write essays. I just kind of look at what I have to do and then just kind of do it. I think that's part of my literacy journey in a way. I'm not really familiar with doing outlines. Revision, okay, yeah, maybe, but when it comes to actually like writing everything down, I just kind of do it in the document. So where I'm going to start is I'm going to write my thesis statement at the top, which is maternal pressure at an early age created a competent communicator and damaged my self-esteem. Okay, so we got that. And then I'm just going to throw that to the side. What I'll do too is I will open up my binder, and then what I'm going to go to is my English part of my binder. I have a couple of threshold concepts right here. And then I also have a couple of the like statistics and stuff that I looked up last class. I had a couple of articles come up on the Google Scholar page, and that kind of helped. That was something that I was going to add in here. One of them is The Hand That Rocks the Cradle Cannot Read This Title, Multi-Generational Effect of Illiteracy in the Lives of Black American Women. So that's one of the ones that I was going to kind of come off of in here. And then I kind of went off on a tangent here. It looks like just like the literacy rates of just kind of like Black women, of like children, low income type things like that. And then here's threshold concepts that I wrote down, just like the main ones. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read that, and then I am going to kind of like pick one or two that I would like to add in here just to keep it all on a central theme. Writing is impacted by prior experiences is one. Writing is a process. All writers have more to learn, and writing is not perfectible. That seems like another one that I kind of want to go with. And there's genres. Writing responds to repeating situations through recognizable forms. I'm not sure what I can do with that, like within this situation, so I probably won't use that. But writing is a process. I'm just going to star that one. And then we're going to go with writing it down. Writing is a process. All writers have more to learn, and writing is not perfectible. All right, so I'll grab that because that's just what I want to add in here. And then if I'm writing something, which I'm going to just go ahead and, yep. So it has to be even before I do that. But if I'm writing something, I'm going to go to my, here, just turn a little bit, go to my laptop. And what I'm looking at, if you would like to look at the page, I'm looking at the page of the autobiographical literacy narrative essay. So I'm actually on the rubric page. What I'm going to do with that is like, that's essentially if it's graded work. Like if it's not graded work, I'm not going to do that. But if it's something like that, I'm going to go to just what do I need to do completely, like in this essay? Like how am I going to make sure that I get every point down and make sure I hit all of the notes. So I'm going to write down the actual like points in here. And introduction, I mean, I can write introduction, but that's not really going to like help me. So you just kind of go through it and it's like, okay, anecdote, sure, I'll do that. Memory, reflection. What's my central idea about literacy based on the thesis statement? Because then we have like the Google Doc that we have to have, which I'm going to go ahead and turn you here. Then what I'll do is I'll just go to Brightspace again, and then I'm going to pull the English class. And then what I'll do is go down to drafting the essay. Because there's a spot in there where I remember what I was talking about at some point. Okay, I'm going to go to Marcus. Nadia, here we go. Okay. So what it was a central idea about literacy that your essay will explore. So when I look at that, it reminds me of a question that we got asked on the quiz, which is essentially just kind of like, here, if I can pull it and find it. Okay. Maybe not. I think maybe I didn't put the quiz in here. So what I'll do is look at that, pull it back, go to quiz, developing your thesis statement. Okay, I guess I'll have to go to my grades. Well, last week it was working here. Let's go to, okay, quizzes and exams. There we go. And then we'll do feedback on attempts. Okay. So what I will do is go down here and my literacy journey demonstrates that. And so what I said is my literacy journey demonstrates that potential does nothing unless it's cultivated. And I'm going to write that down. Because I feel like that'll help with like just kind of like the central theme of everything. And then I'm going to go back. I'll just go back to that. And what I'll do is just kind of look, okay, key moments, influences, those things aren't going to be necessarily hard for me to include, because I mean they're all from memory. Interview reflection, summarize your interview. So I'll have to look back at the interview. I'll star that and write interview on my paper. and role of autobiography. We went through all that in class, so that's also not going to be something that's going to bother, but what I'll do is start, write D. Murray. That's what I'm writing here. That's what I'm writing on my paper. I'm not sure if you can see all of it, but I'll just write D. Murray, role of autobiography. Go down and just kind of check. Just go through, like, what do I have? What do I not have? Is there any information that, like, I need to collect before I actually do this? And then I already watched the video, and then it's like, okay, create a 10-minute thing. That's what I'm doing right now. And then quotations, citations, and then integration of concepts. So what I'll do is just go ahead and kind of like mark down at the bottom, like what stuff that I'd like to incorporate, what quotes that I'd like to incorporate in my narrative. And then that's pretty much it. Like, unfortunately, I don't have like a very complicated way of like putting my essays together, and it's not very structured. I think that is something that I could probably work on in the future, is like making it more structured. But what I like to do is just say, hey, am I checking all these boxes? Do I have all the information? Is there something I need to look up? Is there something I need to do? And then from here, what I'll do is I'm just going to go directly into the Word document. I'm going to start putting together the entire essay, top to bottom, and then I'll read over it, I'll check it, see if there's anything else that needs to be added, see if I missed any points, see if there's any criteria that I didn't cover before, and then that's just really going to be it. I think with my writing, once I get, the feedback or whatever, I'll go ahead and like fix something from there, or if I have a chance to like submit a rough draft, I'll submit it from there. But I just kind of, if I figured it out, that's what I got. So I just start from the beginning, go down, okay, here's where I can find that information, and then that's pretty much it. So you guys will possibly see the finished product, but yeah, it's just this and this. That's just pretty much the only things that I use to get this done. So hopefully that explains where my thoughts are at. So thanks.